And so the decision, why did you make the decision to go international?
Because you got recognition quickly. See, and a lot of foreign countries, they're all different colors. Let's say at that time in the 40s and the 50s and whatnot, the image of America was totally Anglo, blonde and blue-eyed. So they didn't include the Asians. They didn't include the Caribbean. They didn't include the Latin. They didn't include the Mediterranean Europeans or the Alpine Europeans. They were not in the image of America. When you saw the image of America, it's blonde and blue eyes. So what happened, they were being segregated in a lot of European countries also, a lot of Asian countries. So when I went into Italy, for an instance, they weren't using Italians in these ads. They would use them for negative but not positive, so they didn't have the positive image. So when we came in, we brought in the Latins. They weren't using Latins. We brought in the Hispanics and all of these others. The East Indians, they weren't using the East Indians in these ads. They were out of the American image. I'm talking about American image. I'm not talking about products per se right now. The image of America was blonde and blue-eyed. So I had to change the image. It would, we were assimilating everybody that looked elegant, that looked wonderful, that make you feel good that you bought that product or you participated in that service or whatever it may be.
And so the Cannes Film Festival.
Well, it's a window to the world. So when this little black girl, all the stylists throughout the world come to Cannes in order to be in that contest because they want to be the queen of the International Film Festival. That's where the big photographers, the big producers, all the big times are there. So the first time a little black girl's been in this particular contest. Now, it's poor little girl, she was so nervous she didn't know what to do. But anyway, I had to dress her physically. I had to buy her a little bikini, because bikinis were in over there. I had to put a little rose on her hair and teach her a few words of French. And one of her major talent was you could tell her something, she'd pick it up. She could learn so quickly. When she got on that stage, she just bubbled, and she was just so wonderful. They had to vote her in. And Miss Paris at that time, she was so upset because she thought she was going to win, and she almost died. My little girl won. We made history all over the world. And then what happened, and they said, "Hail to the Queen!" A black American girl won at the Cannes Film Festival, all the stylists throughout the world. So when we came back, the companies here had to accept blacks because she was the queen of the international world.
And so you really began to see a change then.
Oh, yeah.
In the attitude of some of these American companies.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure.
They didn't. The business executives didn't say, "Well, that's Europe. They're different.
No, they were. That's the first time America ever won anything at the film festival. The first time they ever won anything, film or anything. And I have all documentation on these things. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. See, first time they won anything, America was happy to buy into that. They were happy to buy into it.
So that was a real turning point.
Oh, sure.
That was a turning point.
That was a turning point.